By the way, did you see where I left that lighter?
I think it was over there on the table right next to her.
You guys want to spark this up before or after or in the middle?
In the middle.
Yeah, okay.
Like that's good.
All right,
we're a little
so-
too
Yeah, we're going right now.
I know.
Yeah. It's natural.
It's natural, right?
Yeah.
I like doing that natural. Let it go, and then be like, all right, let's go. And
I
talk
noticed
about
it was like 3, 2, 1. You like had a thing, and I was like, damn, look at him.
That
He's
was
fucking
good.
professional.
Yeah, I had been thinking about
Well,
it.
like I had a thing to say right away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You look
I was like, let me pick us the right time to bring up, and then let it go. It sounds natural. It's not like I was talking and in the middle of a word it started.
Yeah.
But I like to do it that way. Some people don't like it that way.
Yeah.
They think the intro should go first.
Mm.
But I like. This isn't a talk show.
No,
This
yeah.
is a podcast.
Yeah, there's
I
no
want
audience. It's
I want
weird.
my guests to sit down and feel like we're having a conversation. Not like we're just sitting here and I'm asking you certain questions and we're doing all this and we
Yeah.
have some.
Not an interview.
Yeah, it's not an interview. And
Yeah. Who are
And I
we
like
to
the way it
interview
flows.
anyway?
Yeah,
So,
I think conversations. That's the thing
fuck
about
are we?
podcasts and why people like them. That it is conversation, not interview, and it's like interesting. I've always loved podcasts. I'm excited.
yeah.
Podcasts are
Yeah.
pretty chill.
Mhm. So now that we got that out of the way,
Yeah.
welcome to another episode of the UNG Odyssey podcast, everybody. We are live on Twitch, even though the TV screen is not on for it.
Would you put
It's
the
okay.
TV screen on, like, so we can see ourselves, like?
Well, the TV screen is like where if somebody logs in and they want to chat, it's the chat box.
Oh, you can see people like talking shit about
I did
us.
not-
Yeah, you could if people. Sometimes people do log in, sometimes they don't.
Nice.
But for the most part, it's just for fun.
Nice. Yeah, no, I know. I have one person watching. She's got some family members watching.
Yeah, I
Oh,
told
yeah.
my one of the listeners.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
excited.
The cool thing is you don't have to have an account to watch.
No. Yeah.
But
Okay.
to type and be be part of the conversation, you do. But it's not really like a big old thing. It's just like anything. You just put your email address.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
You don't
free
pay
as long as it's
anything.
free.
Yeah. Anyway, so today I'm sitting down with young blood comics. At least and I'm still young too, but they're like really, really young.
Yeah, you still haven't told me your age yet,
Yeah.
bro. You still haven't told me. You just keep saying
Hey, look,
too old.
we're talking about comedy life,
Yeah.
okay? Comedy life.
Oh,
So,
okay. Young in comedy years.
We got Zachariah Simmons and Joanna. Is it Joanna or Johanna? It's Joanna, right? The age
I
of
don't know.
silence. What if you don't know?
It's Joanna.
It's Joanna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
Joanna.
in college, people were like, "It's Joanna, right?" And I was
Or
like, "Yes."
Johanna.
Oh, so
Yeah,
it's like the Anglo-Saxon version. I
Yeah,
guess?
Joanna.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
definitely
Yeah.
a less ethnic
Yeah.
version of her name.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
because in Spanish, Ana is more pronounced how like that, not Anna.
Yeah.
And then, so it'd be Joe and then Anna, Joanna.
Joanna,
I am
The
really
H
white,
trips
so-
people out though, huh?
Yeah.
Does the H trip people
Oh, she doesn't
out?
I don't have an age. I
Yeah.
don't have.
Oh, you don't have an age?
No, it's just Joanna.
Oh, well then it should be easy.
Yeah,
Right?
it
Yeah.
usually is. I mean, but I don't know. The other one sounds fancier, so sometimes I just
What,
let it
Joanna?
slide. Yeah.
I sound more ethnic.
Yeah.
I hate Joanne. I don't like Joanne. I do not like when people
Joanne?
call me
Sounds
that.
old.
No?
Oh, well, my grandma's name was Joanne, and she was a kind like historically like in the family.
Mhm.
So.
Why do you know you're not?
You know what? I guess I won't know until.
You get old.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true.
Damn, speaking the truth. Yeah. How do you know?
Oh my. Anyway, so I'm glad you guys came on the podcast. I've seen you guys do a couple open mics, but like I was also kind of like coming on and then missing certain mics.
Yeah.
So let's see. How long? We'll start off with Zach. How long have you been starting doing comedy?
Going on like 7 months right now. Started
7
back
months.
in January, we decided. Or February?
March.
March.
Yeah.
So like however many months that would be.
Mhm.
Like end of February, beginning of March. I
Yeah,
think.
that's when I became consistent.
Consistent. That's the treat. That's the treat. That's the trick right there. Being
Yeah.
consistent. What about you, Jonah?
I was funny. I just looked. I started August 8th
Uh-huh.
of this year.
It's funny that you guys have like the exact date.
I didn't
Yeah.
know. Okay, so like I have ways to track things, and I didn't know until today. I was like looking at some like calendar stuff, and I was like, oh, that was the day because I thought it had been like 2 months, but
Uh-huh.
really it's been like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, that's almost 2 months.
Yeah, right.
Exactly. yeah.
So you've been doing comedy since March. Wait, what'd you say
That's
again?
me, March.
March
She's
and
been
August. So much
August.
shorter than Zach. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Ooh, August. So you're barely going on 2 months.
I
Yeah,
know.
right?
It feels like it's been forever though. It feels like it's been.
She's like
Like
a
a-
wonderkin, dude.
That's not. No, that's
Look,
not what I.
2 months is fun. You're still really fun. I mean, we all have fun, but like, I think 2 months, you're just like, yeah, doing whatever. You're enjoying it, and then Like when you're 6 months in, then you start hearing people criticizing, and then you're like, what happened? I was having fun.
Yeah, right. I was doing well.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was good.
Now people are saying like this and that, but who knows what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I know I tend to push my limits in comedy, and not everybody agrees with that.
Yeah.
What
How
do
do
you
you
mean?
mean? Yeah.
I just sometimes I make jokes that are inappropriate at the time being.
Oh, okay. Like,
do you have any examples?
No, yeah.
Did you tell?
Yeah, the El Paso shooting.
Oh, nice. Like
Oh,
how,
yeah.
how
I did a
soon
joke
after
the next day.
Yeah.
What popped into my head?
Dude,
Why
what was
wouldn't
the-
I
what
do
was the
it?
joke?
Comedian if it didn't.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. What was the joke though?
Well, the
I
joke
wanna
was that it's like, oh, this El Paso shooting happened at Walmart, and it's like it was 22 people died, and I was like, it would have only been 4, but it's hard to run and hide when you're on the shopping cart, the motorized shopping cart,
know.
because you see people on those all the time at Walmart.
Yeah.
And
That's less a shooting joke and more like a fat piece of shit
Yeah.
joke. So like,
Yeah.
I can totally get behind that.
Yeah, and I mean, and it didn't help that when people didn't get it, I doubled down saying, "Are they real humans? There are people at Walmart."
Oh my god.
That didn't help that I doubled down on they're not really people.
No,
because they're Walmart.
They're
They
Walmart
shop at
people, dude,
Walmart.
yeah.
Oh, but
Especially if you're in a wheelchair.
oh,
at
you might
Walmart.
need to refresh that.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
you're in
it
a
shouldn't
wheelchair
stop.
at
It shouldn't
Walmart,
stop
you're
the
disgusting.
feed, but it
Unless
should.
you have like a broken leg, you know.
Yeah.
Feel like a hot cheerleader, like broke her leg. You know?
Yeah.
She just like needs to get some stuff from Walmart.
Mhm.
Like, that's okay.
I don't know why
Okay.
she needs to be hot.
Yeah, because I feel like it's just for
Why can't she
fetish.
just be a cheerleader?
Because then I probably wouldn't be on her side.
Did I miss something?
I was saying the only time that you should accept people who are on wheelchairs at Walmart
Oh, okay.
is if it was a hot cheerleader who broke her leg and just needed to get shit from Walmart.
Yeah, man. The other day I saw this kid playing on the shopping cart, and like I was at the bank line, right, and the mom was right
Who do you bank
there.
with?
I have 2 banks. I have Chase and Washington Mutual.
Cool.
This one I was at Washington Mutual at Kroger, and the mom was right there, and the kid was just on the shopping cart, just rolling, blocking the ATM, and I'm all like, "Fucking control your kid, lady!" Like I know you have like all these kids, but they're all of them were like between the ages of like 6 and 8.
Yeah.
So they should be able to somewhat know to
Totally.
kind of like stay next to you, not be touching shit like that.
Absolutely.
And what made it worse is that she was some kind of Latino, and I was just like, "You're making our people look bad. This is the reason why they don't want us in
Right.
America.
Misrepresenting
Stop having
you.
so many kids."
Dude, yeah, you gotta get rid of some.
Oh man. So what do you mean you gotta get rid of some?
Yeah, I mean, if you got kids you don't want, just get rid of them. I don't
Oh,
like
okay,
kids,
that's
right?
what you mean.
Dude, you know my fantasy.
Yeah.
Oh man. So okay. Let's get back to the comedy because we kind of lost track a little bit there. But it's okay. This is our
Oh,
conversation.
dude, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I'm having a good time.
have you done any shows yet? Been booked for any shows?
I've not. I don't know what like the qualification of being booked. If it is that you get paid, then no. But I did do that bodega show for Andrew Barton last week.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
It went pretty well. I went up second. I think I did pretty all right. And I got some decent laughs. The crowd was weird. It's a weird because it's like near Fort Worth and like it's pretty religious there.
And the bodega's like, have you ever been there? It's like a
Not yet.
speakeasy, so it's like
Yeah,
behind a grocery
behind
store. It's
like
like
a little convenience store.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's kind of cool. It's like a
Yeah.
nifty, like you feel hip. You're going through like.
Yeah. But like
Go
you have to have
back
a
to-
code to get in.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was pretty alright though. But the show
Cool.
was cool. Yeah, there
Yeah.
wasn't a ton of people. It was alright.
Anthony asked me to do it, but I was having a podcast that day, so I couldn't do it.
Oh yeah.
So I'll probably, if he asks me again, of course I do.
Dude, you totally should, man. It's a fun time. Even though the crowd's not great, it's a bigger area. You can like work on projecting. I
Yeah,
enjoyed
I
it.
could do that.
Yeah.
Just working on my timing and of course everything that we normally work on.
Totally, yeah.
Oh, you forgot.
And working on being like confident, because I feel like for me the biggest thing with comedy is like being confident, even though I don't feel the most confident about my material at the moment. Just like knowing I need to practice and like getting
Cover
through
it
it.
up.
Oh yeah, don't get like demonetized or whatever.
Yeah, that is.
I won't get demonetized, but McDonald's will pay me for shit, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah, they've got plenty of everybody. Who's McDonald's, so I don't know.
Yeah. What about you, Joanna? Have you done any shows yet?
No, I mean 6 weeks. Like hopefully.
What sucks is that I just heard from Butch. I forgot to turn on my fancy lights.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
I forgot.
I love Christmas lights.
I forgot. I think they do help a little bit.
Probably offsets the brightness of the light.
Yeah.
I heard from Butch that he's not gonna do any more showcases, which sucks because those were like some of the fun ones, the funnest to get on.
Yeah, Butch Lord.
Yeah.
I've not really met that guy ever. Like, you know, he just seems like a mythic figure.
Yeah.
You never met him?
Well,
Yeah.
no, dude, he's you've totally met him. We've
Have I
seen him a
met Butch
couple
Lord?
times. I don't know if
He's
he's
the
like
long hair,
like
always
hippie
moving
dude.
around.
He's
Oh,
like, yeah,
that's Butch
Lord.
Lord.
Yeah,
Oh, Jeff Tully. Yeah, he used to go to Wine Square. Never mind. Met
dude.
that guy for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
I thought it was
But
some other
he
person.
said he's moving to Cali, so
Oh, really?
yeah,
To
he's
pursue comedy?
moving back. Yeah, we did. Well, yeah, that's what his life is.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think he could do anything else besides comedy
Yeah.
and maybe
Definitely.
cocaine.
Cocaine. Yeah. Definitely could do some cocaine.
But wait, what's the word that you say? Allegedly.
Alleged. Oh, alleged. Yeah, for the record. Yeah.
I'm kidding, Butch. I don't know if
Uncertified.
you've ever watched it. He was actually on here once before.
Really?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he was
Nice.
on here with Matt McLahoon. I had an episode
Oh,
with Matt.
nice.
Oh,
Love
nice.
Matt. Dude,
Yeah,
that
Matt's
guy's
Yeah,
great.
Matt's
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
He is
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
He's so
dude.
nice.
I
He's just
tag him.
Huh?
I forgot to tag with Butch Lord on that one.
That's okay.
It's alright. Matt McLean.
Yeah.
accident. He'll bring it
He
up.
does. He deserves the.
I need to put this down, otherwise I'm smoking.
If you want to light it up at this point, I'm probably good.
Yeah, honestly. I think-
Well, I think we have till.
No, I know it's not the middle, but you know, we can smoke one.
Yeah, I probably need to get out of here by 8:30.
Yeah, now.
So we can do an hour. We've done about like what 15 minutes
15
already.
minutes
Yeah.
already,
Doesn't matter. So what got you into comedy?
Well, I don't know. I wanted to do comedy forever. I always thought, you know, I was the funny person. That's like the only thing I've ever like been confident in, you know, consistently. But then I got like married and divorced, and like a bunch of shit happened. And so then I was like just getting super hammered all the time, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go up. I did like 2 sets, one Sunday, one Monday, and then I didn't do comedy for like a year.
Really?
I was like, fuck me, you know, I'm a piece of shit or whatever. It was, I fell into like some well of depression or something, you know. But then I was like, comedy is gonna be what pulls me out, and it did, dude. Now I'm great,
Yeah.
you know. No more panic attacks or anything.
That's good.
Pretty alright.
All right. What about you?
Yeah, I had always, my family, like, no one ever took seriously if anyone wanted to become some kind of artist. They're like, you guys aren't talented like that. Like,
That's
you're good
everybody's
at math.
parents.
Yeah, it's just like, that's how it is. So I never even considered that. But I always said, like, if I was going to do something performance or art-wise, like, it would be stand-up comedy. Like, I loved it. I don't know, I got into Brian Regan when I was like 7 or 8. And I was like, you could just go up on a
Brian
stage.
Regan's a great comic.
Dude,
Right?
he's amazing, and like his stage presence and the way he acts out, he just goes crazy sometimes. And you're like, what is going on inside your head? And it's all the stuff is clean, and I was like, you can do that on stage. And then Zach started going to open mics, and I didn't know, I didn't know that it was that easy or that there were that many mics around. And so I started going with Zach and just trying to work up the courage to like get on stage. And when I finally did, I was like, okay, I can't ever stop. Now, like it's not even an option. It's like sometimes I don't feel good about it. Like most of the time I don't feel good, but it's like I can't not go up now. So it's
Once you get there, you're like, even if you're not quite in the mood, you get on stage and you kind of light up a little bit and just you let it flow, man.
Yeah.
I just want to make funny. Like I just want to be a funny person up there.
Be
yeah.
happy.
And maybe 1 or 2 chuckles.
Yeah.
Are you still kind of awkward? Do you guys still feel kind of awkward when you're on stage, or are you kind of getting past that a little bit?
I mean, for sure, it's like 50-50, probably at this point. Maybe like 70-30 now.
30, uncomfortable to comfortable? Or?
70% comfortable, 30% uncomfortable.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just depends, like, if I get in that flow state. That's the only thing I can call it, like, because I feel like I just black out every time I go up. Like, I'm just like, nothing there. Like, what's going to happen now is what's going to happen.
Like, you step off and you don't remember anything that happened.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, I still get like that. It's not so bad anymore. And it hardly happens. But there are times where I really don't know what I want to talk about. And I go on stage and then I just start talking about anything. And that kind of, sometimes it helps me loosen up more.
Yeah, just to do.
That's
Now,
good.
when you say you go up there and just talk about anything, are you saying that you haven't written out any jokes? Or you had an idea you were thinking about earlier that day? Or you literally go up there and you're just like, I'm just going to talk?
No, I have certain ideas.
Okay.
But when I go up there, I forgot I had those ideas. But when I'm up there, they just pop in.
Resurface.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna talk about that, and then see how that goes. And then I record all my sets.
Yeah.
And if it goes well, I'll take parts that that I got laughed at, and save those, and talk about that same topic next time and see what I can add on to that.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that's good.
That's a good like analytical way to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Lana's been helping me out with that.
Oh really?
Yeah, she's like my study buddy because I've always been shitty at studying.
Yeah, yeah.
In other words, I'm just kidding.
Editor.
But yeah, she's my editor. Like
I
picks up the
I
slack.
say it, she writes it down, and then we were like, okay, that wasn't funny. That works. Let's put something here. Take something out. Let's cut the fat.
That's awesome how that's like a teamwork between
It's like
you guys.
no matter what I do in my life, I'm always trying to cut the fat. Like I try to cut this fat, try to cut the fat of it, and I can never get rid of it.
That's alright.
I'm hoping that I can get rid of it on my comedy because if not, I'm always gonna suck.
No, dude, I feel like I've seen you a couple times and you've been funny both times, dude. You've got good energy, and like you're saying, you feel uncomfortable, but like I couldn't tell that you're uncomfortable,
Yeah.
if ever.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Another thing, like and I'm hearing this from different comics and comics who like I've been in the game longer, and they're like, some say you need to try doing the same thing over and over again. Some say you gotta that they don't have a problem going up there. The table fell off.
Nice.
And then they don't have a problem going up there and then just having something new every time they go on.
Yeah.
So, but I'm trying to go more towards the trying it, repeatedly, doing it the same sets repeatedly.
Yeah. I think it's all about what makes you comfortable, because it's like the whole thing about comedy is like if you can do you as well as you can, that's what's going to be funny. Like being yourself on stage is what's going to get laughs. And so like no matter if you have confidence or whatever, like as long as you're being genuine on stage, that's what's going to come through.
I think so too.
Yeah. So whatever, that works for you, like whatever works for other people. We were talking about this yesterday. People just have like different kind of like modes of comedy they fall into.
Yeah.
And as long as you're doing it, you're going to be fucking funny.
Yeah.
Trying
But I
to
will
try it
say,
out.
like, trying to, like you said, come up with new stuff and then stick with something and work on a set. That's something I've been trying to, because I don't know, man. I do some stuff for like a week and then I'm like, I hate this. I have to come up with all new stuff. Like, scrap it. This is awful.
Same,
And I just
same.
like start over. But I'm like, okay, no, some of this stuff is good and I need to practice it and get it there. It's a process.
Yeah.
And
You
it
also,
seems like all new comics have a hard time with that particular thing. They'll give up on something too soon.
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm glad it's a common thing because I'm like wondering.
I think next week we're gonna get you a mic.
Oh, yeah,
We're
that would
gonna
be
use
good.
that
Yeah.
other mic over there, and we're gonna keep it by you, and you keep the volume low. And when you're ready, or keep it off, and when you're ready to say something, turn it on.
That sounds good.
Alright, I don't have these.
Cause you're really far, and I don't think people can hear
Oh,
you.
Yeah.
dude, yeah.
So you're making like
Like
you're
I've
making,
tried,
salient
I've
points.
tried so hard to tell her to shut up while I'm doing the podcast, and she just can't help but just.
You can't tell a woman to shut up.
Yeah, and you're near a discussion.
I can during
wanna-
my show, damn it. But then she tells me, I can't stick it in.
Yeah. There's a justice in this world, bro.
Yeah.
No, she doesn't do that.
No.
At least I don't think so. Have you done that?
Withholds.
Nah.
No, maybe
No.
cigarettes.
I remember
She needs the dick.
I withheld from her one time, and she was so pissed off
Dude.
at me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you gotta.
She was mad. I didn't feel good. I was tired.
I've been there for sure.
I feel that as a woman, like getting upset about a guy. It's like, what? What?
Yeah, man, women think it's so bad.
So poorly, it's like just chill. Like I'm cool when you don't want to have sex.
Yeah, man, I don't go through a fit.
Yeah,
Go to
dude.
the kitchen and start cooking all this malice
We're
food.
chopping carrots really hard. It's like where I can hear it from the fucking bedroom. Dude, that actually happened one time, like legitimately. That's why I had that readily.
Yeah, I haven't had that happen, but I have had it where I had to say no to the girl, and the girl got pissed.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, and then one of them went through phases. She was pissed and she was crying because she was like, well, I don't want to. What's wrong with her?
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's like the 5 stages of death and shit.
Yeah.
Acceptance.
Grief.
Denial.
Uh-huh.
No, you do. You
Maybe
do
I'm
want
losing
to.
it. Oh, I love Robot Chicken. You guys ever watch Robot Chicken?
Oh,
Back in
yeah.
the day,
Yeah,
dude.
it's been a
Did
while.
you ever watch the one where the giraffe they go through the 5 stages of death for the giraffe that's in quicksand?
No.
Yeah, and he's like, he starts going through the 5 stages. I think the first one is what? It's not anger. It's like disbelief. I
Denial.
think. Yeah, denial, and
Denial.
then I think and then anger, and then when you're apologetic. And then I forget what the other two are.
You're like grumpy.
One of it's like you're trying to reason out of it or something. I think one of the stages
Yeah,
is something
like
I don't
trying to
know the word.
reason,
Yeah.
Mopey.
You're just naming the
Oh,
dwarves
that's the
now.
seven dwarfs. Sorry.
Bargaining.
Yeah.
Bargaining, yeah,
Bargaining,
bargaining.
yes. I was like, what is that word? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's funny because at the end, the draft's like, oh, it's alright, I'm okay with it. And then it hits the bottom. And
So
they're
he
like,
doesn't have to die.
well, now what?
That's so funny.
Yeah, Robot Chicken
Dude.
has been known for some of the great sketch comedy for what it is.
Dude, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's like Seth Green, right?
Yeah, Seth
Yeah,
Green.
yeah.
He's fucking. He's a crazy character.
He really is. And he's super funny. He's been super famous for such a long time.
Yeah, he has. Ever since I don't know if he was on anything before, but the first time I saw him was in Austin Powers.
Dude, yeah, when he played Dr. Evil's son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know he was on something before that,
He
like
was.
one of those not romantic comedies, the kind of like the coming of age comedies.
Sure.
Like
Was he was in Can't Hardly Wait. I don't know if that was before or after, but
Probably before.
he was also, the thing is, I don't know, we watched the Dak Shepard podcast, or we listened to his podcast, and he had Seth Green on, and apparently the thing that made Seth Green like famous was this commercial he did for some burger place.
Yeah.
He was like
What was it? Carl's Jr., right?
It was
Or
Carl's
something?
Jr. Yeah, and he just like
Yeah,
yelled
worked
some
there.
like, "Show me the money" or something
Yeah,
crazy, and
something
like he
like
got
that.
he performed at like a stadium in front of like 60,000 people at the Super Bowl, just like saying this, and it was
Yeah.
like he was like 13 or 14 years old.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then he like he got into comedy from there, but like that's
I wonder what Super Bowl it was.
shit. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Huh.
It was some
Still,
years
what
back.
a place to be.
Let's
at that
Google
age.
it. No, I'm just joking.
Dude, yeah, right. She could be like
Jamie.
Jamie. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
she's supposed
Joe
to be my
Rogan.
young Jamie, but she's not very good at it yet.
That's all right.
She'll get better.
Hey, you
'Cause-
do it yourself.
No, I can't do it myself. I can't do research while I'm
Dude,
talking
I'll
at the
just
same time.
I'll do it for you. I'll just sit right there on that stool.
I'm actually gonna get a projector
Yeah.
because I have the projector. I just need a screen,
Just put like porn up.
and
while
I'm
we-
gonna have it right here. Yeah, just porn, whatever playing while we're
But
talking.
never acknowledge it though.
Yeah, just it's
just
just
like
there in the
hardcore
background, yeah.
graphic, no sound, just like right here, and we're just conversating. You know, like nobody looks at it. Like
Thumbs on it.
Yeah, see,
That'd be
stuff
good.
like that.
Yeah, I would do that too.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, so, all right, we've been talking about your comedy. What are your guys' aspects in comedy? Like, what do you hope to grow up to be?
your aspirations.
Grow up to be,
What do you
yeah.
want? What is your comic aspiration?
Dude, honestly, I mean, I just want to be able to do. I mean, eventually, like, do a whole set, you know. And I want to
Mhm.
do something that's like, I don't know. Like, I am a woman, but I want to do stuff that's not specifically like I think female, but still there's like an essence there. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
hard to explain, but
Well,
like
what is the way that you always describe it? You say, like how about like being a person first.
a person first. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would rather my comedy mostly like just being a really good comic, and then like but I do want to touch on some stuff about being like female and what that's like, and like that perspective as well. Especially like just I don't know. I think it's fascinating how crazy some girls are, like in our heads, like all the time, but like no one really knows. Like that's my favorite thing.
I feel like everybody
that's
knows.
like-
You just are like.
Oh, we know. We just don't want to approach it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just to a
Even
point where like
there.
ignore it. Yeah.
Just try not to figure out what the key words that set her off.
Yeah.
Well,
I
that's
feel like
a-
that's how it is with most people. Though.
And that's how comedy's supposed to call out that stuff that no one is talking about. We're always
Totally.
like, we'll just ignore it, but I just want to talk about it.
Talk about it. Yeah,
It's
you
crazy.
can. You know,
like
guys can't do that.
No.
Guys are just like assholes when they go up and they do that kind of comedy, but which is justified. I don't think that's not for guys.
That's from Modelo. Thank you.
Did you say the Modelo so sexy?
What?
So you say Modelo, dude. So sensuously.
Sensuously?
Yeah.
Alright,
Say it again.
Spanish?
Say it again.
Modelo?
Oh.
I think it's something to do with the end.
Yeah.
I think
It's
so.
good.
That
No,
would
it's
be
the way
a
it says
part,
mo.
Modelo?
Yeah, it's the mo, not just mo.
Mojito.
No, you're not like Modelo.
Alright, I'm gonna spark this up because it's been calling me my name
Do
this
it,
whole
man.
time. It's
I can hear
just
it.
so you guys know, it's a hemp one.
What does that mean?
Oh, the paper?
That's so good.
Oh, like a hemp rolling paper?
It's a CBD.
Oh, that's just CBD?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Shit.
I've never had a CBD joint.
Wink.
Yeah.
Wink.
Yeah. Oh.
We don't have salt and lime.
I'll pick it up, dude. That's a picky motherfucker, dude. We don't have salt and lime.
We bought limes.
Thought about Chewy's right now, dude. Like, where's my chip?
Oh, yeah.
Where's our chips and salsa?
You guys want some?
No.
Get chips and beans.
Oh, of the joint,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was
Chips
like,
and
what?
beans.
It's like, if you don't want to eat Zach, you're crazy.
Yeah, no, I thought you were talking about chips and salsa. Like, do you really have chips and salsa? Like, do you
We have chips on. Yeah, we do have
She said chips and
salsa.
beans, but it's okay. I don't want to put anybody.
Alright, we do have salsa.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I got salsa. Of course I do.
And it's also flavored chips.
It's you know what sucks though? It's from fucking Tostitos salsa. It's not even real Mexican salsa.
What is it? Medium or mild?
I think it's medium.
Lame.
Yeah.
Eat this weed to find out, okay?
Yeah. No problem. So
But you were saying comedy aspirations.
Yeah.
I guess it's not. I mean, eventually, I would like to be like a headliner. You know, I mean, deep down inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably that's.
Oops.
Yeah.
What's that paper?
It's hemp.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, like patchouli or something.
Patchouli. Just better than patchouli.
What's that?
Just like a woody scent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like whenever
It's
they used to say,
tobacco.
like, hippies smelled like patchouli.
I've
What was that
never
called?
heard that.
Oh, it's like kind of like more rancid tobacco. More wet, kind of sweet tobacco.
I don't think that's what it is. I think patchouli is a type of wood.
Really?
It's like a scent and.
Oh, I meant like in the. No, I don't. I meant like the smell.
Do you know
Oh,
To me,
but
is how it's
what
always.
it is?
That's,
Yeah,
that's,
What's
oh,
patchouli?
Yeah, no, I don't
Oh,
know
it's a
what.
wood.
Yeah, I don't know what it actually is. I was just saying like that's what it reminds me of.
Oh, okay.
That's
yeah,
what it
it's like-
evokes
it's
inside
like,
of
dude,
me.
No. It's like
Oh my goodness.
Dude, is this the microphone?
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna ask. Yeah.
Looks like a tiny alien planet you just
Little
had.
Death Star.
I feel like I'm in.
broke. Oh, you think that's yes.
I feel like I'm in Rick and Morty.
No, that's the Death
But
Star.
she pulls out a real Death Star.
Oh.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, no, my
Wow.
buddy has one of those. Those
That's
are
my
great.
other mic, but the cord broke because it fell down and landed on the cord. But this one works pretty good, but I will replace it with that one because that one, I think it picks up the sound better.
Nah, it's the same. It just looks better.
Nah.
No. Batman.
That's
Okay,
good
so
for-
what mics are you guys hitting right now? Like, how many do you guys do a week?
What time? We go.
Bearded Monks
Bearded
on
Monks on
Sunday.
Sundays,
We're in
Mondays.
Denton.
Yeah, we
all
live in Denton, yeah.
And they have 3 mics. They have Bearded Monk, Wine Square, and Killers.
Killers on
Mhm.
Thursdays. But then on Tuesdays, we've been doing Twilight Lounge. And then we started doing Zach Rippey's mic too.
But he moved it back to Monday. He didn't do it Tuesday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know. Is that gonna be a permanent thing? Do you know?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
I think you like Monday better.
Yeah. It's an interesting, just doing it in that big rectangle, dude. It's
It
a
is
weird
really
vibe.
interesting. Yeah.
You guys do any clubs, though?
Like other than
The
like
Hyenas?
Hyenas open mics.
Yeah.
I like Fort Worth.
Yeah, Fort Worth is the one that we've gone to consistently.
Yeah, Dallas. I've never seen the Plano one. I've never been to Plano.
Yeah, I only went to it the once back like a
I
while
like
ago.
Plano. I like all the hyenas. They're all fun to go to.
Yeah, they are. It's just like the waiting all night, you know, that gets
Yeah.
on my
You
nerves.
stay up so late.
Yeah.
Lately, I've been liking staying up late though. I don't know.
You gotta take it in waves like that.
Well, you just keep, the trick with hyenas is just keep going and you keep showing up and they see that you're around and you're really serious and they'll eventually move you down the list. And
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and also you gotta be a little funny.
Yeah.
Because,
Just a tiny thing.
yeah, I'm not like super funny, but I try really good when I'm at the clubs.
That's good.
Okay.
Because those are I'm okay.
Okay.
Because those are the ones where
Sure,
I want
just
to be more professional and look more better on stage because you never know who's watching.
He's watching. Yeah.
And then, sometimes Randy will be in the Hyenas.
He's the manager.
He's the owner of all 3 clubs.
Oh, I think he was there. I went last Thursday. I think
What does he
someone
look
was
like?
That's the manager.
Like a retired 70s hair metal band member.
Dude, nice. I don't know. how to
Without
make
the
this.
tattoos.
Without the tattoos?
He might have tattoos, but he always has long sleeves.
So he just is old with nice hair.
Well, he cut it down short now, so it's kind of like,
Okay.
but yeah, he's got a mustache.
Mustache.
Yeah, he
Like a big swirly mustache? What kind of mustache?
Nah,
We're
just
talking
regular. regular
It's like
mustache.
like a Tom
Like a villain?
Selleck
Yeah.
or like
Mhm.
old.
Yeah,
like,
I'd say Tom
bodybuilder
Selleck.
from, Okay, Tom Selleck.
Look at Tom Selleck. I should keep this over here. Huh? Put my drink on the table.
Oh, yeah, I should put my drink on the ground.
That's okay. But like, yeah, it's really important to perform at those types of places, the club mics.
Yeah, yeah. That's what we've been told.
They help you,
Yeah.
motivate, move up. You might get a chance to. Then Ryan Perio's at them too, and if he sees you do well,
Yeah.
and they'll give him a heads up, and then Randy will watch you, and you can maybe be like a not a feature, but an opener, yeah.
Yeah. Michael just got
Or an
opener,
MC.
dude. A bunch of good people just got opener. I heard that. Like, isn't Tony like featured now?
Tony's feature, yeah.
Go for them, yeah.
Tony's feature.
Working your ass off, getting somewhere. That's cool, bro.
Tony's been doing it for 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 4 because when I first started, he excuse me, and I've been talking to him. He had been doing it for a year.
Yeah. No, yeah, I did
2 years into it, so I think 4 years.
I did like a short film with him, just with a buddy of ours. I don't even know if he remembers. He like never talked about it, but he was like in it. He was the good guy. I was the bad guy. It was such a silly thing, but he was talking about doing stand-up comedy then. That was like almost 4 years ago.
So probably.
Oh, you've known him for that long?
Yeah, very peripherally. Like we did. I knew this guy Patrick, and he knew this guy Brian, and they both were working on this thing for film school. I wasn't like going to school at the time, but I got asked to like be. Well, I kind of like hung around enough until they like let me do something, and so I was in it, and then he was in it. There's actually a scene where I like had to slam him up against a wall. Yeah, we like cracked the bedroom wall.
God damn, man, what the hell?
Well, because they were like, you're not slamming like up against the wall hard enough. Like, okay, and then we like cracked the wall. It was oh, dude, no, we both were like, we kissed a little bit. We couldn't use the scene at all, you know. They were like,
what kind of scene was it?
Well, it was supposed to be violent, but that moment of just impassioned embrace, we just started fucking, dude.
Okay.
They kept rolling for sure, but like they couldn't.
Like we gotta get this is beautiful.
This is beautiful,
like.
yeah, dude.
I guess.
The windows like
cool,
blew
though.
open, you know, it was incredible.
That's cool though. That
It was like,
And you're like,
it
yeah,
was
we
like
probably remember
lute music, you know, playing in the background. You know, like fucking, just like little angels flew in the window, just like playing and singing. They're all naked and they were fucking too. It was incredible.
That sounds like it costs a lot in production value.
Dude, it was free, dude. It was just the world. You know?
It just happened all natural.
It just happened, man. We made such a profit.
Oh man. So, you guys both live in Denton, right?
Yeah.
How do you guys know each other?
I knew his wife, dude. I knew his
She
ex-wife.
was best friends
yeah,
with my
I was
ex-wife.
best friends with his ex-wife. We were RAs, like resident assistants in college. We took care of the dorms, and so I was on a staff team like 20 girls. We all were like really tight, you know, because we were like doing stuff together. That was a great time. It was like camp. But yeah, and I officiated their wedding service too. Yeah.
She did officiate
Yeah.
my wedding service.
Yeah, at TW, and then
yeah.
she, like.
So there was a lot of stuff that happened because it's a pretty complex relationship.
Yeah, I don't need the drama part.
Yeah, no, let's
no
leave that
drama?
out.
Okay,
Basically, yeah, I met Zach like probably my sophomore year of college.
Yeah.
And we knew each other peripherally. Then I really started hanging out with them the next year. And then y'all got divorced within a year.
Within a year.
Within a year,
Yeah,
they were
right at a
divorced.
year,
And
you
then
know, cut
then
it
Zach
quick.
and I just became friends.
Mhm.
We've known each other for like 2 years. She's been gone for like 2 years.
She's been gone a while.
So that's
yeah. Definitely.
yeah. And then like I said, like Zach started, and like I'm really grateful to Zach for going to those open mics because I would never have known about them, or I think had the confidence to get comfortable there. I'm just like kind of, it takes me a long time to get comfortable, you know, and it's because I went with Zach and I watched him, it gave me the confidence to go up, and it's just, I don't know, you know, it's like great, like that's.
It was good. She said, people knew her and stuff. She went up. Everybody's been super supportive of her since the get, which is awesome.
It's really
and she's super
nice.
funny, which like makes sense. But like at the same time, it's cool to have like people who are
just
all
supportive,
like vocal.
yeah. Because
about
I
it.
felt weird about it at first, just because Zach had gone up so much, and I was like always there with him.
Yeah.
So I felt kind of weird, like whatever. But no one cares, you know. Of course, it's all in my head.
They're all so consumed with how like terrible they feel
Yeah,
about themselves.
exactly. They're just like, I hate myself.
Yeah, man. They're all okay with it.
Yeah.
It's funny because I had Alana try it one time and she did not like it.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, I don't like attention.
See, I guess I do. No, I always say, but I do like. That's just a lie. That's just I've been lying to myself.
I don't lie. I love the attention. It's fantastic.
Do you guys have day jobs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys do?
I work at a bank. I'm a banker.
Oh yeah.
Wells Fargo. That's why I asked
Oh,
where you
Wells
banker.
Fargo. Hey, you guys were the ones that fucked a bunch of people up with
I gotta get it out there. I've got so much to say about this because everybody's been doing that since like the 70s whenever sales goals became a thing.
But
Wells Fargo was just the first
why
people to get caught.
Why though?
Why?
What
Why
did they
did
do
they-
that was
that's
so
awful.
Because they weren't, because like the thing is like Chase was paying tons of people off, like Wells Fargo, you know.
This sounds like
I just-
propaganda.
I don't know. I'm not. It's not propaganda. And if Wells Fargo hears this, please don't fire me. But, no,
No, dude, they're gonna
I
be
think,
a promotion, dude.
I think Wells
That's
Fargo
why
is
you're saying
great. You know, I think
Uh-huh.
they got shit on a lot, but like, you know, they're really liberal. You know, they're super pro like lesbians and gays. They're super like they commit a ton of money to the United Way every year. They don't drug test.
They don't Chase drug test.
They don't.
Wells
Every
Fargo
other
does
bank
not.
drug
Yeah.
tests. Wells Fargo does not
So,
drug
I mean,
test at any
that
level.
is-
At
yeah,
any
that
level,
is
they
pretty
don't drug
cool.
test.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's been a real.
Which is probably why
it's a
all the fraud
blessing,
happened,
you know?
dude. They're just like
But-
on meth and
Yeah,
cocaine.
they're probably all drugged up, all
Oh
stoned.
my God.
Yeah, like you said, meth and cocaine, rapidly making all these
Look, it'll work.
sales.
I don't think I feel safe leaving my money.
Wells
No
Fargo.
drug test.
No,
That's
they're
where I thought
fine.
the drug test is where they take care of my money.
Wells Fargo is the bank that is worth the most money, though. Just for you.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, he's got to whip out his big cock and
No,
show
it's not
everybody.
money. It's just like
Uh-huh.
there's so much that's against it, but like
Look
we
at my
still
big
are
penis.
worth the most. I think, really. That may be a lot, but
It's
I'm
alright.
fairly certain last time I checked, we're
You're
like
very
12.
proud to be an employee there.
Dude, I'm not. I hate that job. Honestly.
Well, then why are you hyping them up so much?
I have like a dude. I like to, like.
Fuck that. Wells Fargo
They
did not
pay me
pay me
money, bro.
anything to be sponsored or
It's
anything
okay
like
to
that.
admit
Or
that
talk-
you're like committed to something. It's
I'm not
okay.
committed.
No,
I'm
it's
just getting paid. I feel like
okay.
it's a job
Say
now.
You can be somewhat proud of where you work.
Dude, I guess it's not pride. I don't like to be prideful or anything, but especially not fucking Wells
It's
Fargo.
not. Some things aren't very complicated. You
Yeah.
know, it's
I'm
just-
prideful of my cat. That's.
Oh no, not a cat person.
He's
Have
got
you heard
huge
my
balls,
cat
dude.
bit?
What?
Have you heard my cat
I
bit?
haven't.
I'm gonna have to do it one day in
Please
front
do.
of you.
Yeah. No, but my cat's got giant balls. They're giant, beautiful testicles, and he's
Oh.
incredible.
Mine too.
Dude, how big? Can we compare? I've got pictures. But,
I don't think. Do you have
He's
pictures
huge
of?
though. They're both drops, but they
Why do-
jiggle when he walks.
Yeah,
You
just
know,
a little
he
bit.
can't
Why do you
calm
have
down because it hurts.
how far down do his balls sag? Do they actually sag?
Not
Because
quite.
mine
They're
are.
pretty perky.
Okay, same with my cats.
You're right up there. They're right above, down below the butthole.
Right below the
below
butthole.
the butthole.
It's
There's
a very.
little
It's a
two
good
cotton
looking.
balls. Yeah.
They're the only balls that I think are attractive, honestly.
Fuzzy nuts.
Fuzzy nuts, dude.
Yeah, fuzzy. They're cute. They're like, I'm gonna
They're
keep them
cute.
in my car.
I just want to
above-
snuggle them,
They're
you
gonna
know.
have to go though.
Yeah.
Yeah. See.
Oh yeah, no, I need to get rid of my cats also.
Yeah. Well, her cat.
He's been acting up.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah, my cat just attacked the internet guy. So.
It's like everybody.
Oh, yeah, my cat
it's a
attacks
problem.
everybody.
Like there's something wrong. Like maybe it's the balls. I don't know. There's something. I always say there's something not a little off about him.
Just don't
Cat
come.
attacks people.
Well, just don't
Oh,
come
yeah.
at him. He's very defensive.
No, he will attack. He
No,
does not like
well-
change. New people come in, and it's like with me, he's okay. I knew him as a kitten, and so like we're close.
Yeah.
But anytime a new person's in there, it's just like he can't handle change. He just freaks the
Can't-
fuck out.
I
He
love
just,
it. It's kind
He
of.
goes insane. Like he just wanders around, rubs up against things, and like
He's
meows. And,
super angry.
Oh.
yeah, it's
Super
weird.
Territorial.
Territorial. as
That's
fuck.
you're right. That's totally that behavior. Yeah.
He loves me though. We hang. Yeah.
One person he
Yeah.
can stand to
Fine.
be around.
I'm the one who pays his bills, dude. Why does it matter?
But that also means he's a guard cat.
I have two
That's what I'm
dogs.
going
Yeah. What?
I have two dogs.
Dude, no, dogs are good too. Like, I talk a lot of shit about dogs, but I also,
Yeah,
think
man, I
they're
got a
fine.
bit about Lana's cat.
What is it?
The last time I said that, do you know Brian Breckenridge?
I think I've heard the name. I don't know if I've met the guy.
He's always wearing like a Slayer or like a.
Oh, does he have like really long hair?
Yeah, with
Yes.
the glasses.
I've seen that guy many times.
Well, he's an animal. He's a cat guy.
Oh, nice.
So he loves cats. So when he heard my bit, he's all like I take my cat out of the room like a civilized person when I have sex. I don't know what's wrong with that guy. He said that about me because he went up right after me.
Dude, no, I have a bit about jerking off with my cat in the room and him like getting like lost on my jerking off. I have like a bit about that, so like I can sympathize with that.
Cats
Yeah,
are perverts.
so-
Yeah, dude.
They are perverts.
they are.
They
Dude,
are.
have you ever tried to like have sex with like a dog in the room and the dog like starts like touching you, like trying to get on top of you? You have to like throw it
Yeah,
off.
that's Napoleon.
I've never had. Your cat does not do that.
He does.
He does
comes
not
to
try-
bed with us.
No, she's exaggerating.
My
She does
cat would do. We have to like push him, or
Did
I
the
had
cat
to.
make
We
a
just have
cuck
to
of
push
you?
him.
You don't
The cat,
understand
yeah.
what you're opening your mouth to. You're giving them ideas. Then they're just gonna keep going further with it. The cat does not try to join in with it. It's like a dog does.
No,
like
no,
the way
not
you said
join
it.
in. but
Well, that's
he
what he
just-
said. You're
tries
like,
to
yeah, he
get
does.
over- He does get horny.
You just said you're. Oh my goodness.
Does he like come and like put his balls here and like you're like doing
No.
this and then it's like a
He-
3-way and you like eat your cat?
Nah, he just wants attention.
No.
Yeah, he tries to get me to motorboat him.
If y'all do that, you should send me a video. For sure.
Yeah.
I just want to see like if you got the
Is that
dexterity.
illegal to
Oh,
transfer?
bestiality, I'm fairly certain.
I know
Oh.
bestiality is illegal. Well, I guess it would be illegal if you send it to somebody else too.
Well, I'll just videotape it myself, and there's no middleman, so
Oh, okay.
That's
I
a
can just like
different
be in the
situation.
room. I'll set up a camera. I've got one.
Anyway,
for animal.
why are we talking about cat?
I'm trying to get as far out there.
This
as
is
I
why.
can, dude.
You asked him what he
This is-
did. Then you started talking about Wells Fargo, and then somehow we started talking about his cat.
This is
Always
why.
Because I said I was proud of my cat.
This is why I lose. Not I don't lose, but like I.
This is why she goes off track.
Yeah, this is why shit goes off track all
Oh.
the time on the podcast.
Dude, it's a comedy podcast.
We get into
so
talking
should
about
be on
whatever,
track.
You're
and I have
supposed to
no
be.
idea where we're going, and we just ended up talking about cat balls.
You're eating them out, dude.
Honestly, Zach is always talking about cat balls. That's not
Dude.
uncommon. He's
I-
always
I-
trying to bring them up. He's
I'm always trying to
it's
bring it
like,
up, but also I'm
we
always
get
trying
it.
to get to like the outskirts
We
of
get it.
conversation, you know?
He
Yeah.
just,
I do love cat balls, and it helps you get there real quick.
Are you one of those guys that we hear a premise, you like to take it as far
As
you can
far
go?
as you can get
As
it, dude.
far enough.
'Cause
Where it's
that's
not
what-
funny anymore.
where
It's just uncomfortable.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, like, if you take
But
it to
that's
where it's
funny
not funny,
yeah, and funny in your own head.
it is. And if you take it to the point where it's not funny anymore, just go a little bit before that, and that's fucking hilarious. You
That's
know?
true.
And so
That
if you
is
play it
true.
all the way out, you know the exact limit it can go to.
Mhm.
That's just how I think. I love it, dude. Yeah, I go for too long. It annoys everybody.
Well, because if you're testing out the limit, sometimes you just go way past.
Yeah,
Where
and I
it's
keep
funny.
going
Yeah.
whenever it's like,
Mhm.
it's fine. I'm not an asshole or anything.
No, nobody says that. Do you do that on stage too, or?
Sometimes, dude, yeah, I've got a bit about food where I talk
Yeah.
about how, like, food, the way that we organize food is, like, inherently racist. Because I think we should organize food not based on where it comes from, but how we get the flavor, you know? And so I tell you, there's, you know, if you eat, like, a taco or a burrito or, like, a sandwich or a piece of pizza, it's directionally based eating.
Mhm.
So you eat it from one side to the other, you know? And so that's how you plan out that piece of food, you know? A burrito, a taco, a hamburger,
You lay
it's
it
all
out.
laid out before
Yeah.
you so that you can guarantee, like, bite every time is the right flavor. And then there's soups and cereals and chowders, you know? It's like it's things submerged in a liquid that absorb the liquid and gain flavor. You put a lot of spices in it, and then you get flavor that way. It like enhances the flavor, and it's all about, like, food organization should be about the level we take the flavor to, not about where it comes from. You know, that doesn't make it doesn't tell you anything about the food.
So
And I've
it's
got
like the
several more
best
ideas.
quality of the food.
Exactly,
The
yeah.
best
Yeah.
quality food should
He said that the courier-based eating, which
Courier-based
is my favorite,
eating is the
like
greatest.
chip dip.
Anytime you dip anything,
pita,
because it's the
hummus.
most efficient with flavor. You know, it's
Yeah.
a
That's
small
my favorite.
courier that you get the greatest amount of flavor.
Yeah.
Chips and salsa, chips and guac, dude, pita chips and hummus. And that's the thing, is like we shouldn't organize it by religion or by race, because it all is cross-cultural anyways, you know?
Yeah.
It's like the Greeks have pita chips and pita bread and hummus, and
Yeah.
you know, Hispanics have like chips and salsa, you know? It's cross-cultural.
Yeah.
And this is an
You
idea I'm
put a
giving
lot
you
of thought
example.
into this.
Oh, yeah.
So much. I talk about
Because
it all
I'm
the
like,
time.
what?
I'm trying to expand it to like a greater...
You kind of no bullshit, man. You lost me halfway through.
Good, dude. That's the
I
point.
don't know what we're talking about.
That's what
other
that's
than
what he's saying.
food.
The premise. He's taking it.
I'm taking
so
it as far as I
yeah.
can, dude. And honestly, like,
Yeah.
you'll think the next thing you eat, you're gonna think about, like, how am I getting the flavor? Every time I've ever told a person, that's the next thing they tell me. Is like, oh, the other day I was eating something and I thought about that. I was like, fucking exactly, dude. Like, that's what I'm trying to get people to think about. That's all that matters, you know. Whenever you get up there, if you can convey an idea, people are thinking about it later. Then, like, doesn't matter if people think it's funny or you're successful. Like, you've pervaded their mind.
Yeah. Yeah, that works. Now, how do you make it? Have you tried that? You've done that.
The
Doesn't
food
that happen?
many
bit-
times,
yeah.
many times, yeah.
Sometimes it gets laughs. It just depends on the crowd. Most of the time, it doesn't get a lot of laughs, but I do the whole thing.
Do you
'cause I
feel
love
like
it.
any of it needs to be trimmed down?
For that bit, not specifically. I think it needs to have more direction, and there need to be more points in between. Because the thing is, like, I think you can do a story that lasts a long time as long as you're maintaining points that are funny throughout.
Yeah, you're putting.
Because you have to
punchline,
keep,
punchline.
punchline, keep the attention of the people, and then, you know, as long as they're enjoying it the whole time, then they don't care how long it is. That's just how I feel. You know, I like people who tell stories, like Louis C.K. would tell stories. You know, that's like taboo to talk about. But
Do you know the 15-second rule
What's that?
of comedy? Where
it's like if you're not getting a laugh within 15 seconds,
it's
like kill it.
Like you should always try to get a laugh within the first 15 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you
Of
get
the
on,
joke or like your set? Or what?
of just going on stage.
So I was so, dude, I was thinking it the other day, because that's my problem. I start out weak. That's been my consistent problem. It's like I go up there, I'm anxious. The last like 3 or 4 minutes are usually pretty good, but it's like those first, I can never get that joke out correctly.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I just need a solid one that I just
Yeah.
like start with always.
Yeah, that
And,
is a good rule.
Yeah,
Definitely should
15
apply
seconds. Because that would just immediately, because I always want something super funny immediately,
Yeah.
so that I hear the laugh, I feel good, the crowd's on my side.
Yeah, people
and,
get comfortable,
yeah.
you know, because they're like, is it going to be funny?
Yeah.
Or sheep, rather.
Yeah. I tend to forget that when I'm at open mics that are like bars and bars and whatnot. I tend to forget that rule. I don't know why. Now that I think about it,
it's like more informal.
But when I go to when I do it at a club, I always shoot for that first opener funny joke.
Do you have like an opener you go with?
Not really.
Do you have one you're doing right now?
Just feel like whatever, just depends.
Yeah.
I did one set where I did a showcase where my opener was I enjoyed the room feels. You know how people are always the room feels really nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was like, this room feels a little methy. How you guys doing? And I got a little bit of laughs. I should probably do that every so often. But I just need to change the way. If I can improve my way of displaying it, I think I'd get more laughs.
Totally.
Just get more into it.
Yeah.
What else?
Can I ask you a question?
Uh-huh.
What is your how much do you go on stage with? Do you have points? Do you have thoughts in your head? Do you take a notebook?
It
do you
depends.
Have it on your hand?
No, for the most part, I'll have it on my notebook, but I'll have it for open mics on my notebook, and it's off to the side.
Yeah.
What I'm already gonna work on, because I've had, as long as I know I'm gonna work on something specific, I'll take that up there. It's already written out from the way I want it to be like.
So it's sentences, or is it bullet points?
It's actually the whole joke.
So it's written out paragraphs.
Yeah, the whole written down joke.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, once I get to, I start off with first I start off with, if I don't have anything, I'll just go up there and just talk and see what happens. And then I'll take what I talked about and remember that premise and try to keep that premise or try to see what I can bring onto that premise.
Yeah.
Because I know if I did a couple jokes and none of them laughed, then I was like, okay, what else can I do about it?
Yeah.
And then I'll do that for maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay.
And then after that, I'll take everything that I've done, all the times I've done it for those 2 or 3 weeks, and then I'll write that all out.
Okay.
Let's just say I did the bit 4 times. I'll go and listen to all 4, and out of all 4, I'll take out what came out good.
Okay.
But the only problem is we need to change that method and to build on it from every night. Go through.
Oh,
pick
continuously.
out everything that don't work.
Yeah.
What does work? See if there's something you add onto it, or go somewhere else with it as well.
Okay.
So what works, keep. What don't work.
Makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's how we're gonna go at it here. We'll start when you move in.
Yeah, because I know one problem he has had is that if he does it for a few weeks and he's got several different sets, and then we're kind of cherry picking through them.
Yeah.
He doesn't remember. He'll accidentally throw in those old jokes that don't work.
Yeah.
So that's the one problem we've had, Max.
Yeah, I feel like I have a similar problem because I don't really cut any jokes except for a rare few, and then sometimes I'll go up there and I'll try to do them, and I just haven't had I haven't practiced it in a while.
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable with it. And I just fucking.
You're so
bobble
far
through
removed from the idea.
Yeah,
You think that
you're not connected with it.
and you haven't really thought about it recently, even though you have. It's so fickle.
Yeah. It is. You gotta be
Just
so
think
committed.
about it.
Yeah, you gotta use your fucking brain so hard.
Jesus.
It's crazy.
It is, man. It's just it's a lot of studying.
It is. Yeah.
I didn't think they'd be studying when I started doing comedy.
Me neither, did
When I
ya?
started doing comedy,
Yeah.
and I was like, Jesus, man, this is it's like fucking junior high all over again.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
where you kind of understand, where you kind of don't know anything about it.
Yes.
Or today even.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about everything.
Every
That's how I
day
feel
of
about
my
my
life,
job,
yeah.
dude. Yeah.
Just well, it's a whole new time now, and I don't
Yeah.
know what's going on.
You just gotta
Joanna,
work.
what do you do?
Oh yeah.
I'm in school, so one day a week I work at a vegan kitchen, and I cook. I like to cook a lot, and then I work in I'm getting my degree, and they also pay for. They also give me a job. It's equivalent to 12 hours a week, but I do more work. So I do research for them. So I studied flavor chemistry, which is always fun to say. So I work in the flavor lab, and I do that. I get paid for 12 hours a week, but I work there Monday through Friday pretty much consistently, sometimes 10 hours a day. So I get paid for 12 hours a week, but I'm working much more than that. It's pretty much like a full-time job. And then so that's why I have to work on the weekends to pay rent. But yeah.
Gotta make money somehow.
Exactly.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I was gonna be a dick and say something smart ass, but I decided not to.
Like what?
I was gonna say, I just asked you where the fuck you work at. Jesus.
I I could see you getting lost like in the middle of it.
Yeah.
That's why it's like.
I wasn't counting on this much answer.
Just like a short.
Oh man, we're having
It's a
a
lot
good
of
time.
explanation here.
Mhm.
He's like, he's reassuring the audience everything's
Yeah.
okay. We're having a good
Everything's
time.
alright, guys. We're having a good time.
We're good. Don't worry.
Oh man, well it's been not. I'm not gonna wait. I mean, it sound like we're leaving.
Yeah.
It's been a crazy ride for me in comedy.
Yeah. How long have you been doing it? Consistently.
If I consistently, well, if I put all the time together, I'd be like a year and 10 months. Yeah.
Damn, nice, man.
Yeah, a year and 10 months.
How long have you been doing the podcast?
A year and 2 months.
Dude, you got right into that. That's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did the podcast pretty soon after
Oh, yeah.
after I started comedy.
Sorry, what?
We started off with shitty gear, horrible computer. Well, no, we got it up with this computer,
Nice.
didn't we? So.
No, I didn't have my computer when I first started doing the podcast.
Oh yeah, he used roommate's computer.
Yeah, a roommate showed me how to do it on Twitch.
Oh, nice.
And she was like, I have all the equipment because she does her own streaming thing on Twitch as well.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, let's do it. I was like, well, I need this and I need that. She's like, I got everything. And I was like, yeah. She's like, yeah, let's do it. So I was like, fuck yeah. So I did it.
Dude, that's awesome.
And then she helped me keep it running. And then I found Anchor. Anchor is the app that I use to distribute all the podcasts into all the streaming
Okay.
platforms.
I think
And-
Colton said that's what he uses.
Yeah. I'm not, I think it's Colton
Jones?
Jones?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure what he...
I don't know. You see, he advertises for it whenever he does it because he does one too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I haven't heard his.
He's only got like 5 episodes out. It's called Wellness Awareness. He just like talks about like things he's got in his mind. Pretty good.
Yeah, he talks about certain topics, doesn't he?
Yeah. He usually has like set things, and he also kind of like goes on thoughts.
I need to have him on the podcast
Dude,
because
you so should.
he does some he purposely say shit on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
It just gets people riled up.
Oh, dude, people get pissed, man.
and
it's
then
so funny.
and then he'll be like, "Yeah, I did that, and yeah, just for my own humor."
Yeah.
So like, I don't even know how. I don't know what he's saying, if any of it's actually true,
Yeah.
or if he's just saying it to be like the biggest troll ever.
Dude, I feel like he's saying it genuinely, and then people are just like crazily overreacting, and he's having to like backpedal a little bit because it's just like he didn't mean it. Because comedians don't mean anything that seriously, you know.
Yeah.
Facebook and social media seems like such a like. Everything you say on there is like the full truth that you believe.
Mm-hmm.
It's like anytime he says anything on there, people are like, "What the fuck, dude? What's wrong with you?" And he's like, "Dude, I'm just like saying some shit." You know, this is just the same thing if he's just like in his car, like talking to himself. It's the same thing. It shouldn't mean anything to anybody. And that's what he talks about. You know, is like how people take that shit way too seriously. And then he was saying, there was something he put on there about like how you can remove like the statistics of social media. It's like something you download onto your phone where it like removes likes and views like from your view, and it makes it like purely like it's a totally different thing, you know, because you're not searching for that like weird validation that people get
Yeah.
from social media.
You know, it's weird. I never look at that when I get on my stuff.
Dude, see, the thing is, I totally look at it, but like, you know, I feel like every, you know,
I like when I'm on. Okay, I should pay attention because you know, I have to promote the podcast. But when I go to like Instagram, and that little heart thing pops up,
Yeah.
and I'll look at it, and it'll just say likes. I'll be like, it's just stupid likes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man,
I was
yeah.
like, I'm looking for something interesting. Did somebody comment back on something I say?
Yeah.
Did somebody, I don't know, say something funny?
Yeah.
But like when it's just a like, I kind of feel irritated.
Dude, that's such a healthy way to view it, dude.
Yeah.
Is it?
Dude, totally, because everybody's like, the amount of likes that I get equivalates how good I am as a person, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's why, like, social media fucks people's minds so much.
Oh yeah.
But
'cause
you're,
I
like,
do
away
get
from
that
it.
a lot. I
That's
hear
cool.
a lot of people who are all about likes.
Totally.
And that's how they whatever. And like even on Instagram, like they're telling me right now that they're trying to what is the word? They're trying to catfish, not catfish. They're honey dicking me.
Honey dicking?
Yeah.
I like that you
They're
can
honey
say
dicking
catfish.
me.
Please explain what honey dicking is.
Instagram is because they're like, hey, you know, you're doing really good with your likes and blah blah blah. Like, how about we give you $20 credit if you start with our company to help promote you more, and we'll get you this. But it's like, oh, it's $20, but I'm still gonna end up paying money because it's a sponsorship,
Yeah.
but it's
Yeah.
like for them to help me get sponsored.
Yeah.
So like, oh, I pay $20 now, but next thing you know, I'm paying $15 every month.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that fucking script they gave him was hilarious.
Mm.
It was basically.
Oh wait! I don't know if we should talk about that because well, they're not a sponsor yet, but I'm gonna talk to them about being a sponsor if.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, okay, but the script. Oh shit! You moved the poster.
Oh no.
Oh, you did. I'll fix it later.
Okay.
They're not all plugged in quite.
Yeah, I have a sponsor, the vape, tobacco vape pen.
Oh, nice.
They want to sponsor the podcast, but I'm debating if I should do it yet because they're like, for one, they want me to buy the first vape thingy, and then
They want you to buy it?
the first one.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have to buy any more after that. I guess I can refill the cartridge if I want to.
Yeah.
But if I buy the first one, they're gonna give me a promo code, and I tell people to go to them, use my promo code,
Yeah.
blah blah blah, and then I think I would get like
Percentage for everyone who uses his
Their
promo.
promo.
yeah
Oh,
for every
gotcha.
person that uses it, I'd get a percentage of that. But the thing is like, okay, if I have to pay for that vape pen, if it's only like $20 and then I get a promo code, then
Yeah.
why not?
Totally.
Yeah,
it's only
But if it's
$20.
like $200.
Oh,
or
fuck
something.
that.
Yeah, dude. Fuck
Fuck that.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
It would take me like a year for me to make my money back.
Yeah.
I don't wanna
Even
say
if
it,
that, I've been doing the podcast for like what I said, a year and 2 months,
yeah.
and I only have like $3.93 in my bank in my bank for sponsorship because I have Anchor as a sponsor.
That's incredible. That's the greatest thing I've ever heard.
I remember when I first got my first amount, I got 2 pennies. I was so happy. I was like, yeah,
That's where it starts,
2
bro.
pennies for
Yeah.
doing nothing but talking.
Exactly, dude. Yeah.
So that's
fucking
the way I
dream.
say. If I keep doing it for 30 years, I'll have maybe $25 in
$25,
my
dude.
bank.
And then by then you can buy like a gumball, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
So there's everything.
Anything? What gets you guys interested? What gets you flowing? What gets your blood pumping?
You got like 10 minutes.
Thanks for ruining the spot. Let's
Yeah.
have a
It's
conversation.
all right.
I got the
What
clock.
are you guys
I keep.
playing,
I'm keeping
Two type fives. That's all right.
Well, no, you go first. I'm still thinking.
Okay, what was the question?
I forget.
What gets me going?
Yeah, like what excites you about anything? Like comedy is one thing that you do because it excites you. Do you have any other side hobbies?
I
Your
really
cat.
like
No more
movies.
cat though.
No more cat.
I
Yeah.
got you, stop.
I honestly was about to be like, dude, well, my cat's fucking awesome. But no, dude, I love movies. I've always been super into movies, and I want to, I have a camera. I like taking pictures, all that bullshit that everybody does. But I would love to. I went to film school for a little bit, dropped out and all that, trying to go back. But I would like to make movies. I think cinematography is incredible because all art is like empathy. Like seeing somebody's perspective. If you can accept that perspective, then maybe you can like grow from it. Or see something, or understand, that everybody's life means the same as yours. But I think film, since it's got like photography and music and visual art and like body movement, everything, all art is like poured into that. I feel like it's the one that can like speak the loudest. Like TV, TV movies, like because that's like what I would like to do is like write comedy, television, but like the good shit, not like write for some like bullshit ABC show or something.
Aspirations.
Yeah, like Barry, dude. That's the dream. All the far-fetched dreams are I just want to be Bill Hader. So,
Yeah.
but-
Bill Hader.
Yeah, dude, Bill Hader.
It was great. What about you, John?
I really like to cook, honestly. Like, if I find like if I cook like an intricate dish before a set, I always do well, always. And I've always loved cooking, so like I just think of recipes all the time. Like I don't look at recipes, like I just come up with them out of my brain. I've just cooked a lot, so I love doing that. Like the comedy's the only that's how I compare comedies. Like, oh, I've never loved anything so much inside since cooking. Like.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's cheap, and like I like eating, so it works out. Like, I gotta eat anyway. Like
That is true, man. Let me see. I was gonna ask something. I wasn't gonna ask something. I was gonna say, goddamn. How do I bring it into this story? Well, do you guys have anything you want to promote your social media or anything like that?
Dude, my cat, follow him on Instagram, Elio69. Just kidding. I got Instagram.
he's not really shit though.
I should make an Instagram for my cat, dude. Yeah, that would be hilarious.
You should.
I
Dave
do that
American.
too.
Dave American has one for his dog.
For his dog, yeah.
You
Was it like autistic dog or something?
Yeah,
It's not
it's
autistic
weird.
dog.
It's weird. I think it's very weird.
Oh no, I think it's funny. I was just fucking with it. Yeah.
No, I know you're just fucking
Yeah.
around about yours, but I think it's weird that David has one for his
Dude,
dog.
true. I love that he always has his dog on set, like on his
usually,
sets.
yeah.
He's into the dog. The dog's a great dog, dude. It's very well
The dog
trained.
is an
Yeah.
excellent dog. I
It's
love
a good,
that dog.
he's cute. I love small dogs too.
Yeah.
I usually don't, but I like that dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, they're too yappy. I like big dogs.
They remind me of cats. I can throw them around like a cat.
But not
Yeah,
even.
the tiny ones.
Yeah, totally.
I guess that's it. Anything else?
Yeah. What about you, man? What do you got? You want to wrap it up? How's life for you, man?
How's
what's-
life for me?
Yeah, dude. What's the status for Rudy, bro?
Right now, I am doing the Butch Lord Showcase on the 29th
Yeah.
in Plano. What else? Working my shitty job during
Yeah,
the day. And then trying not to go crazy and whatnot. Still have time to go to the gym every so often
Yeah,
and work
man.
out a little bit.
Yeah. You look like you used to lift, dude. Like, or still lift, honestly. You're pretty big. Like, you...
I was big, and
Yeah.
then I had problems with
Oh, shit. Disc?
yeah, I had lower. That's what started it actually. When I
Like
was
a
in my
slip
early
disc in your
20s,
back, or-
I have a herniated disc.
Ooh.
So I have a herniation. I'm supposed to have surgery, but I never got surgery
Fuck.
because when I first got injured, they say that once you operate on your back's always going to be the same. I mean, in pain or
Yeah.
whatever.
And it'll also, like, you're closer to, like, injury, I've heard, too.
And it's like you're gonna constantly be in pain if I did my back. So I didn't do my back. But I had to do like physical therapy for
Yeah.
like 6 months, and that helped. But it costs a lot, man.
Oh, dude, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But ever since then, I gained weight, and then then I lost weight, and then the person I was dating at the time got pregnant,
Oof.
and then I had a kid.
That's what happens usually.
And then a year and a half later, I started getting back into shape,
Yeah.
and then I had a kid again
Oh,
later
there we
on.
go.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is, yeah.
And then here we go, all over. I started gaining weight,
Yeah.
and then
You got another kid?
no, and then I got into a happy relationship,
Fuck yeah.
and
Yeah, you got
and,
some cute.
That's
I
out
like-
of order, but
and now I started gaining weight.
Okay.
Well, no, now I'm doing comedy, so I can't go to the gym.
Dude,
Like,
I
because if I
feel
wasn't
that,
doing
man.
comedy, I'd be going to the gym Monday through, pretty much Sunday through Saturday if I wasn't doing comedy. Because the only reason I don't go to the gym on the weekends because I'm out with,
Absolutely same.
I'm gonna go hang out. Do you guys ever do that? Go hang out at the clubs?
No.
I want to
Dude,
start
go hang
doing.
out at the clubs.
Matt was saying that as an open micer, you can get into pro shows for free.
Yeah.
Is that true? Because
Yeah.
I so want to start going and just checking it
Yeah,
out.
man, go hang out.
Okay.
And like,
Yeah.
okay, if you guys go to Hyenas, right, Fort Worth.
Yeah.
Go to Hyenas Fort Worth, get to know the people, get to know Eric, the manager, and just say hi, hey
He's
Eric.
the tall thin guy with like black hair, right?
Yeah. Get to know Eric, get to know the door guys, and then if you guys are, let's just say there's a comic coming in on the weekend, you gotta, go out there. Oh, you gotta go to, what's his name's gonna be here, Tony Hinchcliffe.
Oh, I heard about that. I saw that on
Nice.
the
You gotta
website,
go
yeah.
to it. You guys, if you're comics, you have to go to it.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
It is gonna be Thursday.
This Thursday?
Yeah. No, not
Next Thursday?
next Thursday.
Okay.
Doors open at 7 or 8.
Okay.
No, doors open at 7. So you gotta be there. You're gonna sign up as a comic. They have a sheet right there. They're gonna have a sheet where you guys can sign up, and they'll put your name in a fishbowl,
Yeah.
and they'll do a drawing later on, and you could be on
Oh, the Kill Tony
the
podcast?
Kill Tony
Yeah.
podcast.
Oh, dude,
You
I'd
guys
love to,
have
man.
Yeah, you have to go to that.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna be there.
Fuck yeah.
I'm hoping I get picked. If not, that's fine.
If not, you still get to be around it, you know?
Yeah, and hang
Well,
out.
Tony comes back every so often. This is the second time that I've got
Yeah,
a chance
he-
to go see him.
He did it really recently, too. Didn't John Brown go up?
I think so, and that
yeah.
one, I can't remember her name. I'm not going to get it wrong. But she did as well. I remember her. I don't remember. Sorry, she's a waitress. She does jokes with her kid.
Oh,
Caitlin?
yeah.
Caitlin?
Kayla Hasselnoor?
Yeah,
Yes,
Caitlin Hasselnoor,
yes,
yeah.
yeah.
She's
Yeah.
super funny, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been on my podcast 2 times already.
Oh, heck
Nice, dude, yeah, she's cool.
I like her,
Yeah.
Yeah, she's hilarious. She's
Yeah,
awesome.
she's got a great, like, presence on stage.
Yeah, she totally does.
She's very just, like...
She's got that, like, I'm always kind of high look to
Oh,
her.
totally. But she also just, like, super, like, straight-laced. It's
Mhm.
it's
Yeah.
pretty funny.
Yeah, she's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I love and enjoy having her over here.
Oh,
Every time
I'm sure.
she
She
comes
seems
over,
like a
we
chill
chit-chat.
person. Yeah.
What's that mean?
She's saying you need to kick us the fuck out.
It's 8:30.
Oh, okay. Oh man, I don't like having a timer.
Me neither, dude.
There's a good thing. But I have things that we have to do after this.
Hey man, responsibilities. No worries,
Yeah.
man. We'll come back.
Well, thanks for coming on,
Yeah, man.
fucking Zach and Joanna. I'm sorry,
It's okay.
taking a few seconds to answer when I'm in the what I am right now.
Yeah. Dude, CBD, man, it just makes you so relaxed.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
too relaxed. God,
Too
dude,
relaxed. I
CBD.
just feel too chill right
Thanks
now.
for coming on though, right? And
Yeah.
It's fun.
Thank you, man. It's
Let's
super
see if
cool
we
of
can
you.
do it again sometime because I'm pretty sure you guys have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, dude.
You sound like a therapist.
Right, dude, yeah, right. Gotta get shit out.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna go to that show, the Bush Lord Showcase?
What is it?
It's September 29th, this Sunday.
Probably, yeah.
I don't
Where
see
is
why
it at?
not,
Which
dude.
one?
You guys should
Where's
go.
that?
It's gonna be in Plano. No, it's gonna be Plano.
Plano,
Which
I
one is
guess?
it?
Uh-huh.
Plano, yes? Okay, cool.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you guys should go. For one, to support your comics.
Totally.
For two,
Who else is in it?
Shit ton of people.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah?
There's a shit ton of comics.
Nice.
They might, Butch might put you guys on if you
Oh.
ask to be on it.
Dude, that'd be cool.
Even though
He doesn't fucking know who we are.
yeah. Well, no, you know
He's
what?
seen us. He gave Liz the light to like someone last time we had forward. He's like, I gotta go, and he was like, just light that guy in 3 minutes. She was like, okay.
Yeah.
He knows us. We're tight.
Yeah, so you just talk to if he recognizes you guys and be like, oh, you guys are comics. He's like, you want to go ahead and be on? And you'll be like, yeah.
Dude, fuck
So
yeah.
man, just show up.
Oh, yeah. Gotta be there. Sick.
And yeah. I'll see. Well, I'll probably see you guys there. And if you guys get there and I get there, I'll probably get there before you guys. So I'm gonna get there super early.
Probably.
And you guys go up and try to get in, and they're like, "Oh, we need can we see your tickets?" I'll be like, "I'll be there to vouch for you guys. That you guys are comics, so you guys
Okay.
will be there." So,
Fuck
Awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
all right,
That sounds
Cool.
good, man.
Yeah.
cool.
Good deal.
Awesome. Bye.
Later.
Oh,
I don't know why I'm saying bye. Like,
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, you
I
started
just
doing it, so
started
I
doing
started
it.
doing it, like.
did you stop it?
no, I haven't.
Oh, no, yeah. Okay, we can stop right there.
I have to stop performing.
Yeah.